Welcome to Sri Sathya Loka Seva Gurukulam online classes. We've been learning differentiation. So in today's class, we are going to deal with quotient of two polynomials. This is called as the quotient rule. In the previous video, we saw how to differentiate when a function is expressed as product of two functions. Here, it is expressed as quotient of two functions. It's a rational polynomial. It's a fraction with a polynomial on the numerator and on the denominator. So in today's video, we are going to see how to differentiate such functions. So when a function is given in u by v form, one on the numerator, one on the denominator. So when you differentiate it with respect to x or find the derivative of f of x, what you're going to do is, first we'll keep the denominator squared on the derivative's denominator. First, the denominator is getting squared. Then on the numerator, keep the denominator a constant and differentiate the numerator. Minus, then you keep the numerator a constant and differentiate the denominator. So here you need to be careful. Unlike chain rule, there you had the freedom to differentiate one and keep the other in whatever order you wanted to. But here, since it's a subtraction, it's a difference, you need to be very, very careful. Keep the denominator a constant first, differentiate the numerator. Minus, keep the numerator a constant, differentiate the denominator by the square of the denominator that's given to you on the function. This is how you differentiate. So let's quickly differentiate the given function and see how to do it. So differentiating with respect to x, f dash of x is going to be equal to, we are going to differentiate the numerator, keeping the denominator a constant first. So my denominator is x square minus 3. I'm going to keep it unaltered into differentiate the numerator. That's going to be 4x cube minus, keep the numerator a constant and differentiate the denominator. X square minus 3 on differentiation is going to give me 2x. Divided by, whatever is the denominator there, x square minus 3 will get squared on the denominator. So this is how I need to differentiate. So now my differentiation is done. I need to rewrite the given polynomial in a proper format and give a proper answer. So how do I do that? I can simplify this. So it's 4x power 5 minus 12 x cube. I multiply the monomial with the binomial minus 2x power 5 divided by x square minus 3 the whole square. This is equal to 2x power 5 minus 4x power 5 minus 2x power 5 can be written as 2x power 5 minus 12x cube divided by x square minus 3 the whole square. Now here you have opportunity to simplify again because you have common factors. So take 2x cube common outside. So it's x square minus 2 taken out 6 because x cube has been taken out. 2x square has been, 2x cube is taken out as common. So the remaining here is going to be x square minus 6 divided by x square minus 3 the whole square. So my derivative is f dash of x is going to be equal to 2x cube into x square minus 6 divided by x square minus 3 the whole square. So simplify, factorize and express it in the right way. So differentiation takes one step. Beyond that, it is your way you express the solution. So let's move on to the next question. Your f of x here is x by x square plus x plus 1. So let's see how to differentiate this. This is again a quotient or the rational function. So it's of the form u by v. So let's see how to differentiate. Differentiate with respect to x. So we have f dash of x is equal to, square the denominator, that will come to later. First we'll keep the denominator unaltered and differentiate the numerator. X on differentiation gives you 1. This is very, very important. Please remember. Minus, keep the numerator unaltered, differentiate the denominator. So x square plus x plus 1 on differentiation will give you, x square on differentiation gives you 2x, plus x on differentiation gives you 1, plus 1 on differentiation gives you 0, divided by the denominator of the function needs to be expressed as its square on the denominator. So this is, now let's simplify, x square plus x plus 1 minus 2x square minus x divided by x square plus x plus 1 the whole square. So let's simplify this. So you have x and minus x getting cancelled, and x square minus 2x square gives you minus x square plus 1 divided by x square plus x plus 1 the whole square. Now, can I leave it like this? No. Every time you have to remember that any polynomial should never start with a negative term. So rewrite this, put the positive term first and express it this way. So the expression of the polynomial, the final answer, is very, very important. Let's move on to the next question. Here f of x is equal to root x by x cube plus 4. This is again a rational polynomial. So let's see how to differentiate this. Now, before you start the differentiation, whenever you have root x and all that, express it in a way that it is easy for you to differentiate. So let's write it as x power half by x cube plus 4. Now let's start the differentiation. So differentiating with respect to x. You have f dash of x is equal to, we'll keep the denominator a constant and differentiate the numerator. X power half on differentiation gives you half x power minus half minus x power half will now remain unaltered. You will differentiate the denominator, wherein you will get 3x square divided by, you square the denominator of the function. Now how do I express this? So it's x cube plus 4 into this one, I'll have to express it as a positive part. So it's 1 by 2 root x minus, this one is 3x square root x. I'm just rewriting it by x cube plus 4 the whole square. Even now the presentation is not complete. Since there is a denominator in one of the terms, let's take LCM and simplify and write it, which will avoid having complex fractions. Let's see. So let's take 2 root x as a LCM on the numerator. So here I have this polynomial x cube plus 4 minus, I need to multiply 2 root x onto the numerator. So I get 6 x square already, root x into root x is x. So I get 6x cube divided by x square plus 4 the whole square. So now I can club it and write it. So this is, let me write the answer on this side. So I have x cube minus 6x cube is minus 5x cube. I'll put the positive term 5 first. Minus 5x cube divided by, since it's a complex fraction, you multiply by the reciprocal of the denominator and you end up with 2 root x into x cube plus 4 the whole square on the denominator. So this is the solution. So differentiation and expressing it in the right way is very, very important. Now, our f of x is x minus 1 into x minus 2 by x minus 3 into x minus 4. Here this involves products on the numerator and on the denominator. More than that, it is also a rational function. And it also says something, x is not equal to 3, x is not equal to 4, because in case x is 3 or x is 4, this function becomes undefined. It leads you to infinity. So that's why they've given you that. So that has nothing to do with us when we differentiate. So let's start differentiating. Now, this is of the form u by v. So what do we do? First, differentiating with respect to x. So my f dash of x is going to be equal to, I'll keep the denominator unaltered first and I'll differentiate the numerator. So x minus 1 not differentiation. Now how do I differentiate? Now on my numerator, I have a product of two functions. This is a u into v, first function to second function. So you all know how to differentiate. First, I keep the first function unaltered, differentiate the second one, x minus 2 on differentiation gives me 1, plus x minus 2 is kept unaltered and the first one is differentiated, giving me 1 again. I hope you've understood. I've kept the denominator unaltered. Numerator, I have used the product law to differentiate it, minus, I'm going to keep the numerator unaltered, into, now I'm going to differentiate the denominator. How do I differentiate? Again, it's a product of two functions, x minus 3 unaltered, x minus 4, if you differentiate you get 1, plus x minus 4 unaltered, x minus 3 on differentiation gives you 1. Divided by the denominator is squared. So now let's simplify it. Look at this. Here you have x minus 3 into x minus 4 into minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3, x plus x is 2x. 2x minus 3 minus, coming on to this, it's x minus 1 into x minus 2 into 2x minus 7 divided by x minus 3 into x minus 4 the whole square. Now, is there any opportunity for you to simplify? There's no common terms. If in case there's a common term, you can factorize and write it. Here, you can leave it like this, or you can open up, convert it into a third degree function, solve it and put it as one single numerator. So try it out, multiply these two with the resultant multiply and then subtract it and then express it. I hope you understood this. So every step is very important in this. This is a combination of quotient and product rule. That's all for this video. Thank you. Sai Ram.